Hello, I am Isaiah Garza, and today I'm going to be going over B cells. So, first things first, what are B cells? B cells are the cells that support the immune system by making antibodies to fight off the viruses and the bacteria, also known as the antigens. So, basically, the whole process of that is when your body detects these antigens, they then alert your B cells to produce antibodies, which then attack that antigen. After all this is basically done, what happens, there's usually memory cells that memorize that antigen that was just killed for the future. So if it does at all attack again, it has a better time actually effectively removing those antigens it just killed. So next we have the signal mechanism. B cells have receptors called BCRs, which just stands for B cell receptors. These are usually memory-bound antibodies. Uh, when an antigen invades or attacks, the B cell then attaches the antigen to itself. So in this little picture here, this is basically just this just shows the antigen. It's then getting attached to the receptor of the B cell. When this happens, the B cell then goes through a response and then eventually leads to itself or copying itself into more B cells. When this happens, those of the B cells produce antibodies to effectively remove the antigen it has connected. This is just a picture of kind of the process that happens. This is the antigen here. It's connected to the BCR, and then it kind of just leads to this whole process leading to the response, and then to production of antibodies and copies. So the correct mechanism is self-explanatory. This is where the ability for B cells can replicate, remember, and remove those antigens from our bodies. If they couldn't do this, then we get sick more often. Diseases would occur a lot. Viruses have an easier time attacking. This also includes sending signals. If the B cells can't send signals properly, then they can't effectively remove all those antigens. So let's just say you get sick, and it's kind of a bad sickness too. And then in a part of your body, there's like a lot of antigens attacking. Just one B cell can't kill all of those antigens. It needs to send signals to other B cells and say, hey, we need help over here. I need help over here. If they can't do this, then they can't kill all of them. So the faulty mechanism, if anything were to go wrong with the B cell, this is most likely caused from dysfunctions and diseases. An example of this is autoimmunity. Autoimmunity is basically to where your body is attacking itself. In this case, the B cell will then recognize your old body's antibodies, and then it will attack those antibodies to create new antibodies to kill the current antibody. So, in simple words, your B cells are creating new antibodies to kill the things that are already killing the viruses. So overall, it's just killing the things that it's just killing you, basically. It will lead to more infections because your body is losing the old antibodies which are killing the viruses. So next we're going to move on to diseases. One disease is called chronic lymphocytic leukemia, or just called CCL. This is a cancer to where the B cell, or the lymphocytes, which are just called B cells, it's a little fancy word. These are uncontrollably created, which are leading to mutations, and then causes them to not do what they're supposed to, basically just attacking you. Some symptoms include fatigue, weight loss, swollen lymph nodes, and more infections. Currently, there is no cure for CCL, but there are treatments like chemotherapy, which is the process to where it kills the CC cells, or CLL cells, sorry. Targeted therapy, and bone marrow transplant. Also, speaking of bone marrow, that's usually where the place B cells are created, which is why this party is leading to this. Fortunately, treatment is improving, which is leading to increase in survivor rate. to 20,700 people suffer from CLL in the United States. CLL mainly affects older people, 65 to 74, and the average likelihood of getting CLL is 1 in 75. So next, we're going to move on to multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis, or MS, is when the B cell, as well as the T cells, attack the central nervous system, the CNS. This includes the brain, spinal cord, optic nerves. Get to know what optic nerve is. That's where your eyes are. Symptoms include fatigue, vision problems, weakness, numbness, speech and swallowing problems. There is no cure for MS, but there are treatments, steroids, physical therapy, lifestyle change. In case you don't know, physical therapy and lifestyle change are mainly there because you're essentially losing what you already know. So they're there to help with, like, eating again, walking again, talking again, because you're losing neurons. Your neurons are getting damaged. They're dying. So essentially, you're gonna start not remembering how to do things anymore. So, fortunately, MS is not fatal, unless it is very severe, but it can affect their lifestyle and how they live because they're losing the way of doing things again. Also, since the B cells are attacking your nervous system, they're going to be busy doing that. They're not going to be able to kill the diseases and infections that are, coming inside your body. They won't be able to kill them, so it will lead to more infections. 2.8 million people have MS around the world. Most of these are adults, but this will rarely happen in children. And last but not least, the current research of these diseases is mainly to target and remove the B cells that are causing them, because we don't want to get rid of the B cells that are already killing those viruses or bacteria. So, as I said before, most B cell diseases, there is no cure for them, unfortunately. But treatments and medicines, stuff like that, they are improving, and they help slow down these diseases. And these are my sources, and thank you for watching.